Slight pull away from the elevator. It's a lot of pressure and 2 instant kills. Config can just stop, make sure no flank comes around. And Brollan's cutting off that flank into forklift. So with NiP being killed out at this point, Ninjas, they've got it all. All 5 kills and maybe 0 deaths. Poor Jacob with the dual Berettas couldn't get into anything.
Been brought up the pistol stats. Config was a big performer. And Brollan was also on that list. And then, of course, as was brought up, NiP, we saw him in that 1v2 on the pistol for what it's worth on overpass. He had some good rounds. Also a nice deagle that brought up some kills. But Apeks, they died as a team in that chance versus game. It's about exec time, and there's no molly. Oh, there's a molly for quad. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And head trick. Oh, Aleksib has one too.
Couple Molotovs definitely worthwhile. STYKO burning out. Config shut down easily. Knocks double kill towards construction. Perfect. But now he's lost his teammates inside of the site. This one comes down to the wire, but they should have the bomb plant as long as Aleksib gives cover to the left side. Him dying puts head trick in. Double deagle kills. Apeks taking fights from top middle. It's Config. 7 kills, 8 now. And JL was just trying to extend and grab a gun. Rez can help by just staying alive on 12 HP. Config's gonna have to be the be-all of this one. And so Rez just falls back. Again, just staying alive, making sure Config can't get flanked. Give Config time to piece together this round. And Ninjas dodge a bullet. But there are still 2 rifles in this. They're just unarmored. That's the problem here. And Jacob's got a good angle, but he just looked away. The elevator peaks got him. NiP puts it down. Rez knows the positions, but he doesn't have the health. He doesn't have the bullets. 25 seconds. The Ninjas try to take this
angle, excuse me. And maybe they're really anticipating an aggressive or a more aggressive CT side here from Apeks. And that's why so much time is being burned off the clock. But my God, everyone's full health, 5v5. Coming into 35 seconds now, and they don't even have top ramp control just yet, but they're running for it. They're gonna have to honestly keep running. Uh-oh.
Bum molly. Frag for headshot, nobody there. We've got 2 CTs on short. Config smoke comes over. No Config in this pack. And he has been the sharpest sword so far. Brollan kills NiP. All the while, Bomb's able to get up to the B site. Nice fake. They sold that excellently. Apeks rotate all the way over. Everybody thinking that ramp hit was the real deal. And so there are layers to the Ninjas tonight.
Wow.
They will lose 1, but it's all good. Head trick to dip back towards stairs.
Yeah, that's a smart play, and Jacob has to be worried about wherever Config could be. The thing is, they've grouped up, and these footsteps are going to be heard, so this is not a perfect moment. Jacob...
Head trick goes back.
Oh my God. Yeah, as Config keeps running, another fake.
There are so many layers to this. And Jacob, sure enough, has bit down on Config's fast steps. Now he's going to start doubling back to B, where Headtrick will sure enough plant. And the fact that he also had a Molotov to just keep that player out is perfect. Jacob's going to get stuck here. Config can keep flanking.
Yeah.
It's just about Headtrick not dying quickly. But more utils coming out of the stairs.
He's trying to delay for whatever time he can.
And Config is hunting the hunter.
Headtrick smartly pulls back as far as possible.
Another incendiary. Headtrick has thrown 3 incendiaries in this 2 versus 1, and it bought just the right amount of time.
I love the aggressive lurks on Vertigo. I think there was a team where I was like, they need to be doing this. Oh, it was Monty. I was like, if they did, this is the style I was talking about. Monty had this style, and they had multiple aggressive lurks. If you have Brollan and Config on your team, let them work sometimes, you know? Let them try to get information, because the information that Brollan just got won them the round. They almost ran into a stack that looked like a great call from Apeks. But this is pressing the advantage of having 4 players.
Making the most of that edge, making a fully informed decision, and getting away from what could have been a very dangerous spot. Another chance for the individuals of JL, STYKO, and NiP to pop off, and nobody even gets anything to shoot at. By the time they walk over to this A site, bomb beyond the halfway point. They've got a smoke and a kit on STYKO. He's just going to throw that out, try to scramble these T's. Carnage ensues. STYKO's on the defuse all the way. Oh, he gets pulled off by... Was it my tone?
Been casting with you for a long time.
You know when I'm lying? Yeah. Shit.
3v5. It's a new challenge for NiP as we look to round out the half.
Knock missed this time.
Ooh,
Pressure of the flash.
Yeah.
They fly over top, but it's smoked. Ooh, Rez though. Clean headshot on the legend.
Those bullets expensive?
Knox backing up. Got the green to play behind. Good snap on a head trick. Very nice from Knox. Sectioning off these fights one at a time wonderfully. Not peeking more than an inch.
Which is pretty even when it comes to CTT side split on Vert. Right now, they are readying up the very ambitious retake setup. No kits in play, though, for the CT side. And they're starting to walk back towards the B site. So, I don't know. I'd rather be Apeks when I don't see a kit in play, and I also don't see a smoke.
Aleksib sits inside of the smoke. Everybody trying to scramble onto the CT ledge. JL gets real close. In fact, there's multiple bodies here for Apeks trying to get in, but third time's the charm. JL loses 2 teammates point blank. Can't manage to keep it going back and forth, but STYKO's flank's now been spotted. And jkaem, oh jkaem, what can you do? This is a locked-in position, nowhere to run. You can no longer hide. And so Red, will they go and gather? Or how much time do they waste just sitting on a site that actually has no one left on it? Rez could not afford to get caught right here, so he'll get away. STYKO doesn't actually get line of sight through middle, and now we're starting to see Config come to join him. Aleksib floating an elevator. The emergency plan to rotate to B, it's not that far away, but you think Rez has to do something. At least survive. Deals with one in the background, flash blinds everyone. If JL gets stopped right here, oh, but bomb goes down. kyxsan kills Config. STYKO sees CTs in spawn, low health for the majority, but they get away with that by a second.
Yes, by a second, by a hair, by a sliver, and STYKO on the cleanup to make it look like, you know, of course, this position can get mollied out. It just comes down to how slow the play is going to be. They might even forget about it because they saw this nade come in.
All part of the plan.
Or
not. Obviously not ideal. Flash is good. 5-7's taking down a second player.
I mean, 3v3.
This Rez versus STYKO fight could end up being very important, though. STYKO's going to come over construction. Rez just got in here. Rez finds the timing. And now an actual upgrade. Unlike the kills towards ramp, this one can be nabbed.
Yeah, he gets the gun quickly. And now they're walking into the stronger site if they want to hit it this way. 3 CTs here ready to greet them.
Galil first. That deagle just slides along the wall, and a ton of damage has been done. Huge success. Rez crosses over, just throws caution to the wind. Yeah. And they need to get somebody into the B site because there is that off chance that already we've got Apeks coming up the stairs. Now, it's not the case, but with the rumblings of utility, we see this all in from the ninjas.
Yeah.
Apeks looking like ninjas themselves here, rocking the boat back and forth, playing both sides of the map.
They ran the rotations.
Open route to A.
You know, that was heard from underneath, but they're leaving one inside of B in an interesting spot. Oh my gosh.
So they were.
But no kill comes down. The CTs, what are they going to think about this? They're still leaning towards the A site. It's the correct move. Oh, and the bomb gets dropped.
That's confirmation. 7 seconds left beyond the plant and a double FAMAS stoppage. Oh, it's all coming up ninjas. They had the right rotations, they had the right players, and all it took was a couple headshots to come out of ninjas in pajamas as they sprinted back and forth between the sites.
I think there is one clear mistake, but it sort of demands patience out of Config, and that's not exactly what he's known for.
No, not per se.
But I think he's going to be happier and happier the longer that he doesn't see anything coming in.
Ooh, but he's not that committed to the corner. He gets spotted flirting between peaks, and now with 30 seconds and a smoke on his feet, it's very much locked in, and he's leaning on Headtrick, who only has 16 health. Him dying means now Config's got 3 sets of eyes honing in on him. Aleksib's trying to run this flank as fast as he can. Config knows he's getting chased. Gets knifed, but Aleksib is able to kill JL, and as he dumps that util, they're stuck. Bomb in the open! Aleksib's got the second one stranded, low HP, and he arrived just in the nick of time, but STYKO, the headshot that... Getting bogged down in this Apeks T side. We get the creep out mid. jkaem gonna get down beneath construction. And Aleksib B,
he got
about to see him. Nice, clean reaction. jkaem forgetting about that possibility. Config kills JL, top B steps, and Aleksib just down beneath STYKO. Grabs himself another. Now, nowhere to run if you're Rez. Shot just off the mark. And nawwk has to forfeit this one. It's going to be another for the Ninjas. 14th to the board.
Yeah, the shape of this game is so abnormal in the sense that it's like clean rounds met by clean rounds. No time here for nawwk to try anything, even though he gets a nice kill in the end. But you know what I mean? Without win streaks in the second half and then, you know, dominant defalls by Apeks.
And Config, he's going to get burned out from behind sandbags. They know he's in there. Comparable to the time he got stuck on quad, he's hoping his teammates can help, and that nade will soften them up nicely. 40 seconds, and plenty of defenders in position. Rez is able to carve one off as STYKO is going to start to move out top mid. There is time to leave with bomb, but they have to do it now. And counter-terrorists pressing into them to catch them off guard. No escape, no chance to leave. jkaem picks it up again, turns his back to a pack of players, and with that, Ninjas take it to OT. Poor STYKO left stranded on the A site, has nothing to truly offer us here. Apeks drawn up that ramp into the lion's den, and so kyxsan walks into this. You'd think Aleksib has it. It's a bit of damage, but kyxsan gets up, and Aleksib's gonna press forward. Oh, they line up! Perfect from Aleksib! Just squeezing everything he could from that walk up next to the smoke. Sure, nawwk will drop him. STYKO, though, in from mid. 2v5 attempt to recover. And already low health on Rez because of that utility pressure. If they caught the flank right then and there, then all doors open. But STYKO's removed, so it feels like it's going to have to be nawwk. Oh, reaction onto Rez. But then head tricks right there to respond. It's the peek over top from STYKO to keep this round alive. He's thinking this player's on A, but it's really the flank from Brollan all the way back around, which was never spotted. Bomb gets picked back up. STYKO won a clutch from here before, but not this time. Brollan takes the first of OT.
Oh, he had the good read on that ramp, but Brollan takes it, and it's brought to you by Aleksib's
bomb site, and now they try something different. Cheeky boost.
What?
Rez gets banged by nawwk, and Config is there to pick up the slack. Another smoke goes down, and he's going to play over top of it all. kyxsan flashes it, spots him, and sprays him. Everything looking like it was going the way of Apeks, but they did get the kill towards the A site, so suddenly this vacuum of power all for jkaem, and he gets so far deep on this bomb site that you wouldn't be shocked if Headtrick falls victim to this surprise. But he's playing for it, and he snaps back the crosshair. It's nawwk to the 1v2. The edge of OT is on the line. And Aleksib B flanks from down beneath. nawwk is stuck between both. Op out. Aleksib goes beyond him. nawwk shoots him in the back as Aleksib just writes off the possibility. And nawwk's gonna get ever closer, catching both! Critical clutch coming out of nawwk, getting revenge versus Ninjas in OT.
Oh, you know he's always good for it. As quickly, he's not going to turn the corner, but he knows they aren't up short at the same time.
And at any moment, he could. Rez may very well fall victim to this. A couple more feet.
They're giving this enough time. They have to be worried about a short push, however. So Rez doesn't go by this corner.
There's 3 of them here now.
They're tying up resources on this side of the map, but you know what? It's the right side to be on.
Ooh, they line up. Oh, jkaem.
Oh my God.
2 separate kills. It looks way too easy.
Oh, and now Apeks. I mean, are they 1 round away from actually winning Vertigo? We'll see. Aleksib, he has to clutch now.
It's a great chance. He's got the nades. JL. Oh, he tries to aggress on Aleksib, and that's not even a lot of damage done.
Yeah, he wanted to end the round early, and that might cost him.
30 seconds.
STYKO, he's been in these situations so often as a lurker on T side, as a B player.
He already has a 1v1 clutch over Aleksib. That went down on that B site, but Aleksib down again. STYKO comes through with another clutch. Oh, he's got ground to work with. JL's gonna, timing.
Oh my God.
JL and jkaem just pinch perfectly, and then jkaem turns, pivots back into elevator, catches Aleksib. That's both of the pushes in middle down. But Brollan still with space towards A.
Ooh, if he takes a shot at the far guy, the close guy's gonna grab the frag, surely, but they don't even need him.
Not needed whatsoever. All falls on Kid Brollan, and down he goes. It is Apeks with a map advantage, 1 away from the A